So if you'd like to make some more sales every single day, there's a few things that you can do like that are just gonna certainly make sure that you're giving yourself the best chance. Look, if you want to make more sales every day, number one is a very obvious one actually, and that's actually to schedule some time. Now, for those of you that do sort of professional sales for a living, you might be thinking, well, yeah, that's obvious. And I'd invite you to think about like how much time are you actually having conversations? A lot of salespeople that I meet for the first time that are maybe 7 out of 10, they spend a lot of time actually avoiding conversation, using their voice. So they'll hide behind emails, they'll hide behind researching LinkedIn. Like, what's that all about? I mean, what research can you actually do on LinkedIn? Bearing in mind that people that put things on their profile don't put bad things, only put good things. So there's a bit of research for you. So yeah, like if you're hiding behind LinkedIn research, emails, all that kind of stuff, then you probably should be spending more time using your voice, face-to-face, Zoom, over the phone, voice notes, video notes. Like when you bring your energy, your tone, remember your voice was given to you as a gift so that others can hear what's going on inside. Really, you don't actually need a voice. Think about that one. So look, first thing you got to do is actually set an intention to have more conversations, to create more energy, to do more things, and actually schedule some time in every day. Now, when you schedule your time, what I want you to think about is, what are you actually doing in that time? So I love to teach, and I've always done this myself whenever I'm in a sales mindset, is to do 45 minutes of really high consciousness, high energy. I'm on the phone, I'm on speakerphone, I'm typing things in as they're saying them. Like, I don't do all this and then make a call, then do all this. I'm not doing it as I'm going to be really effective and to make sure that I'm absolutely maximising my time. You know, time's the currency of life. We haven't got a lot of it. So when I am doing something, I want to be uber focused and then give myself 15 minutes off. So look, firstly, number one, set your intentions to schedule time to have conversations, less research, less stuff that's not involving talking to people, and more voice, more energy, more tone, more connection, more compassion, more conversation. Like right here, right now, if you're hiding behind AI, all the technology, fine, it'll get you so far. But if you want to get to the next level, you want to be elite at closing, if you really want to connect with your clients, schedule more time in. Here's the last thing on scheduling. Don't schedule 9 till 5. Like schedule from 6 till 10. Like there is absolutely nothing stopping you at 6 o'clock in the morning sending someone a voice note. Hey, I'm just on the way to the gym. I'm setting an intention today to move towards CEOs in my pipeline that have shown an interest in working with me. You're the first name on the list. When's a good time to talk? I'm free today at 8:30 this morning or tonight at 5 o'clock. Like, be different. Don't sound salesy. Don't be like 9 o'clock you come in, have a cup of tea, research on LinkedIn, do some emails, think about making a call at 11. It's like, change your energy, set your intention. Like Saturday morning's a great time for a few voice notes. Hey, how you doing? It's Matt. You've been busy, I've been busy. I'm here this morning. Send me a thumb if you'd like a 5-minute conversation and find out whether or not we could help or not. Like just something simple, anything that connects. That's number one. Number two, really, really important to start with, if you want to make sales every day, everybody you already know. So don't start trying to get loads of new leads and creating loads of new opportunities until you've taken all the opportunities you've got right now. So get a pen and paper out and go, who do I already know now that's a good fit, that I've quoted before, that's following us, that's getting emails from us, that's shown an interest, that's taken an action before, downloaded something, done something in the past that I could elegantly move towards or effortlessly move towards today, and ask them a simple question like, hey, how do you think I might be able to help you moving forwards? Or maybe I can't and we can call it a day. So like number two, start with everybody you already know, including old quotes that you haven't followed up. Don't worry about the fact you haven't followed them up for 3 months. Just ring them up and say, hey, haven't done a great job of following up yet. My bad, here I am today. What would need to happen for us to do some business again? Like, get back to them. Don't leave it for them to get back to you. So that kind of energy, who do I already know? Who can I speak to? Who do I know that might possibly know someone that might need me? Like, these are powerful questions. And you can go to your social media followers, your Instagram followers, people following you on LinkedIn, people receiving emails off you, people on TikTok. All of these are opportunities that you already know. Go towards all your existing clients. Who do they know that might need you? Like this is where you got to go if you want to make some more sales. Number 3 is make sure that you've got what we call an irresistible offer. So if somebody buys something from you, rule number 1, make sure that it gets them a result. And remember, humans purchase results. So however you present your product or your offer or your service, make it comprehensive. Make it like the most amazing experience ever. Make sure it gets them a result. Chuck everything into that service in addition to what you've already got in there that makes it feel great and that gives them a great client experience and gets them a result. So pack your offer with the things that they need that make them feel great as a client and that actually gets them a result. So look, bottom line, what you've got to do is make sure that your offer is irresistible. Lastly, I have a template for this. It's called a written proposal. In fact, it's probably here. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, so like my offer is like, it's on one simple sheet. It's not complex. It's got, here's what you get. These are the financial options. What questions have you got? So by having it in writing, the offer in writing, it stimulates conversation and it gets rid of like questions and queries during the sales process so that eventually both parties have got no questions left and all you have to do is exchange the contract. So get your offer in one place. Stop sending emails as long as your arm that are really complex and difficult to read. Offers that are simple in writing and irresistible, they're the ones that get the best results. So number 4, I already mentioned it earlier, but I will mention it again. If you're taking notes, you've got to put this in to your 5 daily things to make sales. Number 4 is follow up everything. And never ever ever leave it when you're talking to people where you don't agree what happens next. That's absolutely critical. Like just follow everything up. Everybody you already know. Everybody that's a contact in your computer phone, either they can do some business with you or know someone that can do some business with you. When was the last time you asked your mom, your dad, your partner, a guardian, wife, whatever it might be, best mates, when was the last time you asked them for a referral? Like, hey babe, who do you know right now that might need some sales training? Like, it's such an easy question to ask. You gotta follow up people in your own world, in your own computer phone, neighbours, just follow everybody up all the time. Just constantly look for people that might possibly know someone, that might possibly need you. And make sure that anybody you've ever spoken to about business, you get back to them and follow that up. Last but not least, if you are going to start calling people that are in your world, then you've got to have some structure. And what I always do, particularly if I'm ringing somebody out of the blue, not someone that doesn't know me, by the way. These are people that know me, so they are qualified. They've done something. They're following me. They've downloaded something. They're in my world. This is not just random strangers. It doesn't work for that. That's like that pushy, pressurised sales. That's not how I teach it. But if you are going to move towards someone that you already know, then you've got to have a bit of structure. So I'm going to give you how I do this now. This is something that I teach here in my academy, at my training centre. It's called the apology call. So I might have somebody who's maybe, I don't know, downloaded my book, Open with a Close, read it, then they've come to a free training, and maybe they've attended the free training, but they haven't done anything else. And I might just call them out of the blue and say, hey, is that Wendy? It's like, yeah, who's that? Matt who? Elite Closing Academy, you came to my training. Oh, Matt, how you doing? They're qualified. Like, I don't need to start saying, you came to my training, you said this, you said, hey Matt, how you doing? As soon as I get a bit of warmth, like I can carry on. Hey Matt, how you doing? Yeah, Wendy, I'm great. Firstly, thank you for taking the call completely out of the blue. Really appreciate it. I do have a reason for calling. At which point Wendy says, what's the reason? And I might say something like, look, the last time we spoke at the training, it felt like a good fit as long as it did. But for whatever reason, I haven't done a very good job of getting back to you yet. So I've got a question. What would need to happen for us to do a bit of business together moving forwards? And just let it all go. That's it. So the structure is to qualify them so they know what it's about. Ask them questions about themselves. Don't do the big pitch and start talking. And then have a progressive outcome or not. So we call it qualify them and us. Make it about them or them, and then finally make it about us, how we can move together. But as long as you've got that structure, as long as you do it naturally, and as long as you don't sound salesy, you'll be amazed at what a great response you get. Give it a go.